Hey, what's up guys? It's Artbook Addiction here, and we're here with a new Artbook review. So today, we're going to be looking at the art of Batman, the animated series. I'm a huge fan of the old Batman cartoons. I watched it, you know, like I'm sure many of you, growing up as a kid in the 90s to the early 2000s. You know, this show was very popular, and then kind of became the basis for the DC animated universe, right? I think that it is one of the best shows that to be on television, honestly, right? And that goes with the older version, that goes with the newer versions, right? And then this would lead to shows like Justice League Unlimited, right? Teen Titans. So basically Batman, the animated series, was a huge starting point for what would become integral for me and many others as a child. You know what I mean? Because I grew up watching Batman, watching Superman, watching Justice League, and I think that was a huge influence on me. And since the Snyder Cut just came out, right? Like 2 weeks ago, last week, I don't know, I can't remember. I watched that, and it kind of rekindled my love for the DC characters, and I just it's just been a real pleasure, dude, to see one, Zack Snyder's vision actually come out, and two, having the DC characters that I know and love given justice. You know what I mean? No pun intended, right? But before we start the video, guys, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my prints in the link below, right? I'll put a new print right here. Ooh, look at that. I have some new prints, so if you guys want to support me and what I do, please consider purchasing a print. It'll really help me out, right? But with all that said, let's jump into this bad boy. Alright, let's do this. So, this book is pretty rare now, right? I got it for, I think, around 60 bucks, right? It's not cheap. I got it off of eBay, and I think it's really rare now as well. It's out of print, so this obviously it's gonna be rare. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if this is like a background that's not gonna be covered later, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I think this is just like intro stuff. Go. I think this is the cover right here. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, so these are obviously animation stills, right? Just frames. Spelling, Batman. Batman animated. There we go. But is this like when he? Hold on. Is this when he does his he moves the cape around? I don't know, but it looks kind of silly. It just looks like Batman like leaning over without his arms, oh, back and forth, dude, like some weird dance without arms. Yeah. See, like right here, this looks like what I'm describing, where he takes the cape and ooh, I'm Batman, but I don't see it in these. These just looks like some kind of weird dance right here. He's like, yeah, dude, jazz hands, I think he actually has 6 fingers. No, that's just his arm. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know, it looks weird. Whatever. We have the famous, right here, illustration used for, I think, the ending, I believe. Yeah. These are great. I love the strong, really strong graphic shapes that are going on right here. And like this kind of like airbrush quality to it, you know. This is back when things were all done were still done traditionally, so you're gonna get a lot of fantastic artwork that's all done traditionally. And I you know, like for me that it just adds, right? It just makes it even better. Right, like look at this, dude. Like this could be so easily done digitally, but I feel like it wouldn't have the same feel as it would if it, like, you know, because it was done traditionally. It just feels different, you know. It feels like more time was spent on it, and I don't know, like it's like the difference between something being handmade versus, like, you know, factory made. It's just that little bit of difference, and you can't really, like, yeah, I mean, you can't really tell what's going on, what the difference is, the big difference, but you can feel it either way, right? Let's see. So right here we get the frame where we see Batman, you know, from bottom view looking up at him, right? I guess not worm's eye view, because we're not from the floor, right? But there's like kind of this weird like ghosting that's going on right here. I think this is before they put like a dark layer on him. Yeah, because he's supposed to be, like, you know, veiled in darkness, and then the lightning strikes, and then you could see him, and then like it goes away, right? So I think that they probably put like some kind of overlay on top to darken him later, right? Yeah. But yeah, dude, that's iconic, man. This shot right here, like, everyone knows. Damn, dude, I missed this show. Here we go. We get to see the beginning drawings of the intro sequence, right? And there's all this great material talking about, you know, the process and what do you call it? Like, just like little thank yous to the people on the staff. Here we go. We have the producer, creator, Bruce Timm, right there. There you go. You know him. Let's see. G. McCurdy, Eric Ramsky, writer, producer, Paul Dini. There you go. Yeah, these are all, I think a lot of these are done by Bruce Timm. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, all, like, most of these drawings are done by Bruce Timm. Here we go. We have Glenn Murakami, art director. Oh, okay, I didn't know that there was a Japanese art director. That's cool. Tom Ruger, Kevin Altieri, John Fisher, Shane Poindexter. I didn't know Poindexter was a real last name. Shane Glines, another designer. Right. You guys know Shane, right? He's gotten pretty big. Let's see. Haven Alexander, Arlene Sorkin, Ted Blackman. Yeah. I don't know, like, a lot of these people, but I love seeing Bruce's desk right here. You know, you could see that, like most artists, or artists rather, it's got a bunch of, like, just a bunch of shit, man. You know, there's spray cans, there's pen, there's ink, there's what do you call it? There's tape right here. We got a bunch of figures in the background right here, and we got a shit ton of art books right there as well, right? So yeah, I mean, if you look at any artist's Jesus, any artist's workroom, you're always gonna see the same thing: a bunch of figures, a bunch of art books, and a bunch of art tools, right? So I'm sure that many of you who watch this channel can relate to this, right? And I love how, like, this is actually way more unneat than I was expecting, because you can see right here that he's got all these tools, but he kind of just, like, pushes it, just like, so that he can have, like, a spot to create, right? But yeah, it's very relatable, You know what I mean? It's like, oh, dude, Bruce Timm, dude, untouchable artist, right? And then you can see right here, like, oh, his room is just like mine, dude, right? I would say even messier than my room, like for myself. I don't know about you guys, right? But yeah, that's just a nice little thing to notice, right? Nice. Wait a minute. You see this right here? There's like this weird like Frankenstein vampire guy laying here, and there's like this devil baby on the arms. I guess it's because what do you call it? Bruce Timm, he really loves those like monster, those old time monster what do you call it? Pulp comics? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is kind of just talking about Bruce Timm and his growth as an artist. I guess he worked on Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, right? Or was that before? Is this? Hold on, let me see. Where's Space Ghost? I don't see any information, or I'm trying to skim through, but I'm not seeing Space Ghost anywhere. But yeah, dude. I'm guessing he worked on that as well, right? Helped design Space Ghost himself. Yeah. Bruce Timm as a designer is very, very good, dude. He's like the master of like simple, you know. His style has become iconic, with good reason, and. You know, dude, another thing that I love about him, dude, he likes the sexy, dude, okay? You know, he has books of just, doing, his, like, pure, like, nudes, sexy stuff, you know, all just, like, sexy women, dude, right? And he's published his own books, right? Yeah, and I've reviewed some of them, so if you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel. But yeah, his art style is, like, it's good for... It's really fantastic for TV, you know, because it's so simple and strong and graphic. There's like look at this. This is like, of course it would become iconic. You know what I mean? Wow. Let's see. So I guess these were some preliminary designs that he wanted to try. There we go. I really like this one right here. I love this like this kind of shot where his cape envelops this corner, leading you to what do you call it? Batman, and then you have the moon in the background. And like another thing that I really like about this show is that they made the night sky red, you know, and yet somehow it feels natural. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean not all the time, but like for like the intro and stuff. But like it just, I don't know, it just works, man. It's so cool. Yeah, I think he primarily works with like marker, pencil, and ink, right? He like in that world of stuff, right? Yeah. Let's see. You see Batman right here having a nightmare. You know, what I noticed from Batman in the original animated series is that he's like I feel like he's way more relatable, you know. I feel like he's much more good-natured, you know. In the new depictions of him, he's like way more edgy and like dude, like my past, dude, you know, like my parents were killed, dude, you know what I mean? Like of course he feels that, but like I feel like in the animated series, right, Kevin Conroy's Batman, he's less brooding and more altruistic. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's less like they're like people are like, oh dude, this dude, and then Batman's like, oh dude, we got to do the hard solution, the like unnecessary, dude, crazy solution, you know, that's like that requires strong will, dude, right? But like in this one, I feel like he's much more inclined to take a merciful stance. You know what I mean? Like I guess, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he's less like extreme. You know what I mean, in his beliefs, in like in the original. In the original, he's like, oh, it's a like, yeah, he has his backstory, but like he feels like more of like a guy trying to do his best, right? Instead of like, you know, edgelord Batman dude, like oh dude, I'm a seriously pummel these guys, dude, and then like you know, Robin's like no dude, you're hurting him too much, dude, you know, and he's like no dude, brutalize, you know what I mean? Yeah, like this Batman would be like, oh, you know, he's knocked out, I'm done, or like I'm gonna stop, dude. I'm not rage filled all the time. You know what I mean? Here we go. So we see the continuation of this scene right here. Putting his hands on his head, tighter shot, right, and then he's like, he feels the relief, right? And there he's like, oh, I'm back in reality, right? Yeah. I feel you, Bruce. This feels like one big-ass bad dream. Oh. So, we have... Here we go. We have, I think... Is this the first shot? I don't know. Okay. So here we have, like, a little flip-out thing where we get to see the little episode starters, right? Dude, these are fantastic, man. Any of the, you know, it's funny, any of these would work as like a YouTube, what do you call it? Thumbnail, right? Was this? Like, it's so, like, these are so, like, these are like, what do you call it? 16:9 aspect ratio, right? But, or maybe a little bit bigger, because, this show was, I remember the show being, what do you call it? 4:3, right? So I'm like, are these stretched? I don't think they're stretched. They don't look stretched. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, why are they so widescreen? I guess they might have, like, remastered it for 16:9, yeah. Yeah, I think... Hold on. Do we want to go through these? Because, like, you guys can't see the ones on the side. Hold on, let me think. Alright, let's go through them, but I'm gonna have to cut right here so that you guys can see, all of them correctly. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, pretty sure these are all done by Bruce Timm. Maybe not all of them, but I think at the very least most of them. Here we go. So let's start from the top left. Here we go. We're gonna work our way to the right. We have the Cat and the Claw. Okay. Yeah, obviously referring to Catwoman. We have POV, point of view. There's like I think a puzzle piece that's kind of like, that's just missing in the background. It's kind of blurred, right? The Cape and the Cowl conspiracy. See, these seem like, I feel like these feel more like they're dark, but they're like lighter. You know what I mean? They have like there's like kind of like a tongue-in-cheekness about it. You know what I mean? Like a pulp cartoon, right? Like an old detective comic. Terror in the Sky. And we have a plane approaching this really red cloud. The Man Who Killed Batman. And it's just like this little goofy guy, right? Shadow the Bat Part 2. Where's Shadow the Bat Part 1? Okay. Baby... Is that like an episode where they only show you the first part, or the second part? I don't know. We got Baby Doll. On Leather Wings. Okay. The Clock King. Perchance to Dream. Christmas with the Joker. Oh yeah, you can see you can see the Joker here with the little Santa Claus outfit. We have Zatanna, right? Damn, I didn't know Zatanna was was in the original. We got Mudslide. Right here we got like a mask that's like revealing like a face. You know, like obviously what's his name? Clayface. There you go. Time Out of Joint. Yeah, some time guy. I don't remember. Heart of Ice. I'm sure it's a Mr. Freeze episode. The Last Laugh. The Underdwellers. Okay. Heart of Steel. Another Victor Freeze. Let's see. Robin's Reckoning. Yeah, we just where you get to see Dick Grayson's story, right, and how it played out. The Worry Men. Harley's Holiday. See, this one actually looks like it might be stretched out, so I'm just so curious. Let's see, Feet of Clay. Feet of Clay Part 2. Okay. Eternal Youth. Night of the Ninja. Heart of Steel Part 2. Birds of a Feather. I like these. I like that they have like these sequential episodes to like really tell like a longer storyline, right? Because what do you call it? That kind of TV was not popular, apparently. You know, Birds of a Feather. Well, not popular, but like it became popular. But like basically, TV producers didn't want to have like sequential episodes because it's like, oh well, then you need to watch the previous episode, you know. And like the way TV works is like you might not catch the episode, so you might see the new episode before seeing the older one, right? So they wanted it away so it's like everything's episodic, so you can watch something individually and you don't need to know the context of a previous episode, right? But yeah, so since like that, it's like around the 90s, sequential episodes started becoming more and more popular, and then like that leads to like today, where like, oh, you need to see everything, dude. You know, like you know, Game of Thrones and stuff like that. But yeah, back in the day, everything was focused on being episodic, as to prevent people needing context beforehand, right? Here we go. Paging the Crime Doctor, making them laugh. Two-Face. The Strange Secret of Bruce Wayne. If you're so smart, why aren't you rich? Blind as a Bat. House and Garden. Batgirl Returns. Okay. It's Never Too Late. Two-Face Part 2. Tiger. Joker's Wild. Okay. He is wild. Day of the Samurai. Sideshow. Lockup. Okay. Alright. Joker's Favor. Fear and Victory. Dreams in Darkness. Oh, you can see Batman. He's in prison, right? Let's see. His Silicon Soul. See No Evil. Avatar. Deep Freeze. I really like this one. The Claw and the Cat Part 2. Like, okay, why is this like so far away from the other one? Did they forget? I got Batman in my basement. Beware the Gray Ghosts. Off Balance. Oh, that's pretty good. I like this one. It's like whoa, you know. The Demon's Quest. Trial. Is that when Two-Face's other half comes out? The Justice guy. The Terrible Trio. Let's see. Pretty Poison. Vendetta. Cat Scratch Fever. What is Reality? Yeah, you got Gordon. Looking very menacing, right? Looking a little Big Brother-ish. Right? Demon's Quest Part 2. Let's see. Harlequinade. Okay. Is that like grenade or like lemonade? I don't know. Showdown. Okay. Nothing to Fear. Prophecy of Doom. I Am the Night. The Laughing Fish. Read My Lips. Let's see. Bane. Oh, that's cool. He's like broken wall. And you just see like this light breaking through. That's fucking cool, man. Catwalk. Be a Clown. The Forgotten. Almost got him. Harley and Ivy. Fire from Olympus. Second Chance. A Bullet from Bullock. Right? I think that's the that's like the detective that works under Jim, who doesn't like Batman, right? Appointment in Crime Alley. Mad as a Hatter. Moon of the Wolf. The Mechanic. Shadow of the Bat. I'm guessing this is part 1 that we were missing over there. Riddler's Reform. The Lion and the Unicorn. Okay. Now that we've gone through that, I'm gonna just close this up and return to the original format. Okay, we're back with Bruce's beautiful face right here. And we're just gonna continue. Let's see. Just some text right here. I don't know. I think they're doing like a little what is it called? Interview. Yeah. Here we go. So this, let's see. This is the background TMS production background from the original Batman the Animated title sequence. Okay. What's TMS Productions? I don't know who that is. I'd like to know the artist. You know what I mean? That'd be great. But yeah, you can see right here that like this is obviously like a pan shot. So you start with the bottom, you know, go up. So they've had to see. This is like one of those cool things that comes from using a traditional thing for animation. You had to have these shots and stuff like planned out in your brain, so that you can you're like, oh, we're gonna start here, and then like gradually move up the frame, and then and to keep dynamic, they have to have like this cool perspective. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's really nice. Let's see. Eric Radomski's preliminary background studies. Okay. So yeah, he worked on a blackboard and then added color on top, which is cool because it has this very unique look to it, you know. These are preliminary, so like, you know, these are just like little small things, so these are pretty cool. Here we go. Oh, we can see the early thing right here with it goes with the Warner Brothers logo, and then it becomes the like the police blimps that like are looking for people and shit, right? Yeah, really cool. Yeah, I love this like long boy right here. Here we go. We start with the top of the building, we scroll down, and we see the guys right here, and then boom, cut to the bank, right, and then explosion, boom. Oh, here we go. Man, these storyboards are very clear, and they have like backgrounds and everything, so that's really nice. You know what I mean? Wow. It shows back, like, even back then they had like I feel like they just didn't cut so many corners back then. You know what I mean? Like, look at this background. It's like what this would be considered like a finish today. You know, and this is just like, oh, you know, we're gonna, you know, obviously put in a background, see how it looks, right? But now they would just, you know, have a background that's already preset, put it in digitally, and then have the guys, like the only thing that's really drawn today is like the people or the car, right? And in the background, they would either do it 3D or they just put like the implication of a background, right? But I'm telling you, dude, the lost art of the background is sorely missed today, right? Or if anything, sorry, not missed. I miss it, right? I don't know, other people miss it, but ignored rather. You know, it's been put to the wayside. Everybody's like, oh, fuck background, dude, right? But background is huge, man. Yeah. Let's see. Really, really cool. Oh, and the light moves and the people move as well. Here we go. We start right here. You see the cop car is moving forward, and then up, 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 and then you see the guys on the rooftop, right? Bro, like, can you imagine climbing all the way up and then still running? That, like, you'd be fucking tired halfway through up those staircases, man. And like, oh, the cops don't stop him, and they see you. Oh shit, dude, it's Batman. He swoops in, right? He does his famous squinting of the eye, like criminals, right? They pull out their guns. Batman pulls out his batarang, boom, knocks out the guns. There you go. And then he comes in and leaps, bro. Leaps on those motherfuckers, dude, right? Takes out one guy. Second guy tries to come in, misses, right? Dodges, ducks under, goes in for a swing himself. Boom, dude. They're knocked out. And the police arrive, and the spotlight comes over the two caught criminals, right? The work is done. Batman has stopped some more criminals. There you go. Very nice. And then you can see from here we have the pan up, right? And then you see Jaboy, right? And then it's just a what do you call it, silhouette, and then the silhouette again, dude, right? And then fade out. It's cool seeing this title sequence broken down because I feel like this is like only like a 30-second intro, right? But like how much work was put into it, how much effort, right, and like thought was put into it. It's like it's really, really amazing to see. And like the fact that all these backgrounds are done as well, I just feel like there's so much more effort put into these shows, and you can see that there's a lot of passion behind it, right? And a lot of great, really, really, really great talent. You know what I mean? Wow. Oh, here we go. We're talking about this is talk about voices and then music right here. Yeah. Let's see. Sheet music from Shirley Walker's original composition for Never Fear. Okay. Yeah, so this must be the original Batman theme that was used for the show. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, they're just taking some lines and dialogue from the screenplay. Not screenplay, I don't know. Script, there you go. Let's see. Network has a problem with Bruce's line, "I'll see you in hell." Okay. Let's see. Early in the series development, a list was made up of broadcast standards and practices taboos, all of which are lampooned in the accompanying illustration by Bruce. How many network no-nos can you find? Oh, okay, so this is an illustration talking about all the stuff that Bruce like the team couldn't put in the show, right? Let's see. 1, no guns. 2, no drugs. No breaking glass. No alcohol. No smoking. No nudity. Oh, damn. I didn't notice. No nudity. No child endangerment. no religious or religion, right? And no strangulation. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that last one was kind of hard to read upside down. I love how much he's like. Wow. Like, why is there a hole in Batman? Is that like no wounds? You know? I guess because it would shoot through Batman to hit the child. That's really cool. Let's see. Eric Radomski's first take on Gotham City, a nightmarish, impressionistic collage of color and shadow painted on black paper, 1990. Damn, dude, this show is 30 years old now? Yeah, shit, bro. I'm feeling ancient now. Yeah, really cool, like, impressionist look, right? Yeah, nice cityscape. Go. Let's see. So you can see right here how using one background they could plan out how the action or how the camera is gonna look and and see the background and the layout. So like you could just do one big drawing and then you could do like a lot of the frames using one drawing. Right? Yeah, because you could just zoom in and use this as the frame, right? And you can see right here like the movement that they're gonna go. Like, see, Batman jumps from here, slides down over here, climb, and then Batwoman's climbing. He chases in tow, right? And then they're chasing each other down the staircase, the fire escape. There you go. Yeah. See, and this would be like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? That's like the amount of work to put into 5 seconds is ridiculous. There you go. Production background by TMS Animation Studio Japan. Oh, cool. So a lot of these backgrounds were outsourced to a Japanese studio. That's really cool. Let's see. Gotham Sunset design by Ted Blackman, painted by John Calmet. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who the main background guys are, because they have like 3 people. So designed by Ted Blackman, rendered by John Clement. Okay, so Ted Blackman, I guess, is the designer, and then the guy who would paint these out to the finish is John Clement. That's really cool. Yeah, I really love this like Art Deco look, right? Everything's based on shapes, you know, strong shadows, right? Strong lights, you know what I mean? Everything is in silhouette. Really, really nice finish, man. Okay, I really, really like what they got going on here. See, you got all these sharp shapes, and it fits really well with Bruce's character designs because they're also very based on shape, right? Very, very nice. Here we go. Lush interior of the Wayne Manor. Look at that. Is that a picture of Batman? Yeah. Really, really nice look to it. You see, they even got like the Art Deco, we call it like a carpet right here, and the drapes. Really cool. There we go. Pencil layout by Richie Chavez. Right. Look at that. I just love how consistent all of these little different art pieces are. Right. From Harley's Holiday, the animated billboard above Gotham's bustling theater district. Okay. You know, for how dangerous Gotham is, people still go out, dude. People go out at night. People do shit. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. Like, the way it's depicted is like, oh, this is a supervillain, crime-ridden city, dude. But like, hey, dude, I gotta go watch the movie, man. Okay. I gotta go see Zorro, okay? So that, and then boom, dude, they're gone. Even the elite aren't safe, man. There you go, pencil layout by Richie Chavez. Right. These are fantastic, man. Yeah, look at that graphic, like clouds in the night sky, right? And the moon is revealed. Wow, that's fantastic. Is this like part of the same thing right here? Let's see. So this, yep. So this is right here, and then this is the continuation. Wow, that's really fucking cool. Go. Let's see. So yeah, so this is same thing as before. This would be Ted Blackman. This is Ted Blackman, and then that's like his design. You know, using ink and paper, or sorry, ink and pencil, and then John Clemente? No, John Clement. Clement. I don't know. John Clement would take this design and then do a painted version of it, right? Yeah, you can see you can spot like little differences, but overall the design is there, very strong, very, very nice. I wonder what he painted in. This looks like, let me see. It looks like airbrush. Yeah. Huh. Do they work in airbrush? I wouldn't be surprised. That's how you get these nice, like, gradient looks, right? Here we go, Crime Alley. Yeah, look at how graphic the perspective, the buildings kind of warp a little bit too. That's beautiful, man. That's gorgeous. Then we have the colored version. Yeah, I'm like, see, some of these seem painted, some of these seem like they're done with like colored pencils. It's very hard to tell. But they look great. They look fantastic, man. Gotham Across the River, pencil layout by Gary Montalbano. Or Montalbano. Yeah. Let's see, so I guess it's like you would start here and then like the pan would be like, you know, like kind of like a sideways pan. That's pretty cool. Damn, dude, so many people worked on this show, but it has such a unified look to it that's just fantastic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cause like, okay, cause like to keep these consistent through like so many artists, I don't know, that's a feat in itself. You know what I mean? Here we go. This is like the painted version right here. Let's see. Right above, Gotham's notorious criminal-only stacked deck club featuring prominently such as episodes Almost Got Him, Shadow the Bat, and has seen her Batgirl Returns. Okay. Stacked deck. Okay, this is the place for the ne'er-do-wells. Okay, the badman. All right, the badman for the Batman to destroy. There we go. This page, bottom, painted by Russell Chong. Yeah, like, there's so many different people who worked on this that, like, I'm surprised that the show looks so consistent. Look at that. That's fantastic, man. Look at that cityscape. That's just really, really nice. And like I said, this is all done traditionally. You can see right here that a lot of these were like just painted on you know. But just a fantastic job done. You know what I mean? Wow. And like some of them aren't perfect. You know what I mean? It's just wow. It's just so much better. So much better. Like if this was like 3D models, right? I feel like they could try to replicate the same look, but because of like the lack of like tiny little imperfections, it's not gonna look as good. It's gonna look fake. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the soul behind it. But this, you could tell that someone worked really hard on it. Someone spent a lot of time. They're like, yeah, we're gonna put here, here, and then here, and then it's just like, and like all of these, like this entire painting is a set of little micro decisions. You know, like oh, you know, this looks nice. Oh, you know, and it's just those choices combine and matter to become something fully realized, right? And that's not something that a machine can do. You know, like what if you built this in 3D, right? You just be like, oh, I want this building, you know, and then like, oh, I want this round thing, right? But then what would happen is like, you know, and like, oh, every window is like a thing, and then you know, but then they, you know, they put in the light sources, right? And, but there would just be like one light source here, one here, you know. But with this, with a painting, you get to have like these little, because you could focus on a spot, right? I guess you could do that in a 3D modeling thing as well, but I feel like with that you don't think in the same way as like in a painting, right? Because you don't like focus on a section, like how does this look lit, right? Or like how does it look with this lighting? How does it look with that lighting, right? Or just planning everything out. Instead, you would just like, you know, put each model in, and then put in the lights, right? You know, which, you know, it's in that regard there are little micro decisions as well, right? But like, I just feel like you don't get the same like one textile feel from like, oh, feeling out the drawing, right? And number two, you don't get the like, how does this look as like a piece on its own, right? As like, because then you could like stand away from it and look back at it, right? With 3D model, you're in the space, you could view the camera, and you could like, oh, well, I could change the camera to whatever I want, you know, right? I could be anywhere. But with one illustration, you have one angle, and you're like, okay, this angle, it needs to work, right? And so what do I need to do to make it work, right? You're more limited, but I feel like that is what makes it better, right? Like with those limits, can you make it good, basically, right? Instead of having like a digital method, which is like, you know, endless possibilities. You know what I mean? With a 3D model, this city, like, you could just turn the camera, right? Oh, you know, and then try to plan your shots like that. But it's like you don't have to work as hard to make one angle look good, right? You just have to change the camera, you know what I mean? And like change the light, right? But this, you know, with an illustration, you have to make it look good from the bottom up. You know what I mean? You know. So we have early Batman, right? With his I don't know, his lips look weird. They look like flat on like a more complex form. You know what I mean? Here we go. You can see early Batman designs. This is like a, yeah, he's wide right here. You know, he's a wide boy, right? This one seems a little bit more of what we see, and then right here, this is like the definitive one that we see. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, I like that the way they show off like light on a black is with the blue right here, with these blue accents, you know, to show the form. That's just really nice. Yeah, and you can see like, it's funny that like his overcape is black, but the inside is blue, right? Really nice. Yeah. There've been like I've had classes where they just talk about how Bruce. Bruce is. I was gonna say Bruce, but I was like, I thought of like, oh, not Bruce Wayne, the other guy, And I was like, oh wait, his name is also Bruce, and I forgot about that. I'm like, oh yeah, Bruce Timm. So yeah, they talk about Bruce Timm's use of shape, right, and like how he goes from like hard, like sharp to curve, right. And you can see right here, like with every sharp angle, there's a curve to like back it up, right. So sharp, curve, right. There's a curve right here, and then there's a sharp right here. You know what I mean? There's sharp right here, curve in the cowl, right. You can see right here, this is a little bit sharper, but this is curved out, right. Little things like that inform how a character is gonna look, right, and how like Bruce Timm's style, you know, would become so iconic, right, because it's so simple and yet strong, right, and it has this philosophy behind it, you know, because like I feel like a lot of designers would either go sharp or curve, right, but you know, he uses both in his, right, to make a really nice style. Yeah, you see, in his preliminary drawings, you can see it a little bit more pronounced, right? You know, the sharpness, right, opposed to the curves right here. You know what I mean? It's and the combination of the two, really, really nice. There we go. Yeah, these are some fantastic little sketches, man. Just to get you into the idea of how he draws things, right? He's going for the gesture first, you know. He's starting off with the feel of it, you know, and then he'll come in and then like add the structure in, right? Really nice. Let's see. Rough sketches, action studies by animator Dan Haskett. Oh, so this is not even. This is done by an animator. Yeah, this is not even Bruce Timm. Yeah, but obviously they took his design philosophy and, you know, incorporated. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Aided by his trusty bat glider, the Cape Crusader swoops down on a train commandeered by terrorists. Storyboard panel from The Cat in the Claw, Part 2. It's funny because I'm like, this is before Batman could fly. You know, right? Using his like grapple/glide technique, right? This is like, oh no, he needs a glider. He can't fly himself. His cape doesn't do the thing, right? That's pretty cool. It's cool, like, cause like in my mind, Batman is always like, you know, like air able. You know what I mean? Like he's able to like you know use his grapple hook and fly and shit. But there was a time before where they're like, oh, it's just a cape. You know, he can't do shit with it. You know what I mean? It's just there for aesthetic purposes. Here we go. The torpedo-like bat boat. Serves dual purposes as a surface vehicle and a short-range submarine. Okay. Yeah, so it could fly and it can go underwater, or not fly. It can go on the water and underneath the water. Really nice. Yeah, just look at this. Look at this strong design, man. You know what I mean? Like these feel like Batman's vehicles, you know what I mean? And they have like this shape language that kind of is indicative of like his other stuff, right? So it, like they kind of fit all under, you know, the bat, you know what I mean, as to say, right? Really gorgeous, man. Wow. Yeah, they even added the water effects. That's really nice. Yeah. And they have the... Here we have the Batmobile, iconic right here. This is, to me, and when I think of Batmobile, I think of this one, right? Honestly, I feel like other Batmobiles are like they're not as good, okay? Like the Arkham City Batmobile is like, it's too chunky, you know? I like the Batmobile from The Dark Knight Rises, but it again, too chunky, you know? Right? There's some more, but whenever I think of the Batmobile, I always think of the animated version, the really long boy, you know. It's long and it's got these spikies at the end, right? That, to me, that's just definitive Batmobile, okay? And I feel like there hasn't really been a Batmobile that has, been quite as good as this one, right? We have the Batwing right here. Really, really nice. That's a strong design right there. Wow. It really shows that Batman has futuristic ass equipment, man. You know what I mean? Like, he has an edge over people just with pure technology. You know what I mean? Really nice. All right, it's Robin time. Oh yeah, the Boy Wonder. Look at him. Look at his smile, bro. You know? You can't have Batman without Robin, dude. Here we go. We get to see some early sketches of the Flying Graysons, making their last leap. Right? You can see. Oh no! Damn, dude. Yeah, these are some nice drawings, though. There you go. Oh, they have like a black and blue design. That's kind of cool. See, I'm glad they went with the black leggings or whatever, right? Because I don't know, I feel like it looks weird with him, just like his legs. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a one-piece bathing suit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then again, for the ladies, dude, they want to see that leg. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I can see how people might want different things, right? Let's see. Star Trek. So I guess this is like a reference to the Star Trek uniforms. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if there's any Star Trek art books, because I'm a big DS9 fan, right? And I'd love to see if they actually got some artwork. Look at that. Look at. See, dude, this is just pencil, and then a marker, dude, or pen. I think this is a marker. But look at that line quality. That's just excellent, dude. And it feels so much more alive. You know what I mean? Look at that. And I like the way he has the thick lines into the thin lines. You know, that's just really, really nice. The Robin Dragster. I didn't know they had this kind of toy. Converts to 4x4, right? Damn, dude. Wow. You remember when toys were a thing? Yeah, dude, toys are dead now. The only people who buy toys are adults now, okay? Who grew up in the toy period, right? Yeah. I remember toys. But yeah, dude, do kids play with Legos now? You know? Do they own physical objects? I feel like they all whenever I see a kid now, I always see an iPad, or some kind of tablet, and they're like, you know, right? So they've never had the idea of physical objects, right? Being oh, I play with this, oh, I have pretend. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I've relating to that, I thought about something that, like, what do you call it? Like, I heard my friend talk about how, like, a YouTuber was talking about how on TikTok they have a bunch of people who, like, they're like, oh, dude, like, I went to another reality, and I was like Batman, dude, and I fought these guys, dude, and then I won the day, and I was like really good, dude, right? And like they thought of themselves as like being that, right? And like, but they actually like believe it. You know what I mean? Like they had a dream about it, and then like, oh, dude, it was real, dude, right? But it was like, but it wasn't really a dream. It's like also just like, I think it was just a daydream about it, right? And they're like, whoa, dude, I just jumped universes, bro, right? And then someone was like, I think they're just discovering what imagination is, right? But they don't know what it is, right? And I'm like, that could be true, man. You know, like you know, with a toy, you know, you're like, you know, there's the idea of pretend, of play, right? But with a tablet, right, you're playing a game, right? But like all that, what about all that extra energy that goes into like wondering and thinking and creating, you know, concepting, you know, in the brain? I guess it could go to drawing, I guess, you know what I mean? But like, without like a creative outlet for those kids, are they just like, oh, dude, my imagination is reality, you know what I mean? Right? That's something strange, because like, you know what I mean? Like humans weren't meant to go like so digital, you know what I mean? I don't know. We need toys more. We need toys back, but we need better toys. This toy sucks. Okay, but here we go. So we're getting our first shot of Batgirl, right? What's her name? Barbara Gordon. Yeah. Yeah, I like her design. It's very cute. You know. Is this the yeah? This is like a younger Batgirl, right? Yeah, she has a really cute design. You know what I noticed? If you just remove the hair, that's Catwoman, dude. You know, with a cape. That's just Catwoman, dude, but with a bat suit. You know, with a bat symbol. Yeah. I like Barbara. I think she's a good. I think she's a good Batgirl. Way better than a Batwoman, dude. You know. I don't like Batwoman. She's. Her lore sucks, dude. Okay. Let's see. We got Alfred Jaboy. Okay. I really like Alfred in this series because I feel like, to me, this is like definitive Alfred. You know, he's got a little bit of sass. You know he cares about Bruce a lot, right? And he doesn't like he doesn't try to get in his way. You know what I mean? He knows, like, Bruce, like, what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? And like, he's like, all he could do is like support him, and he knows he can't stop him, right? I feel like a lot of newer depictions always have Alfred being like, no, you gotta stop Bruce, this is insane, you gotta stop. And it's like no, this guy, he's like, and he fought in World War II as well, right? So like, when the time came, and like they're like, oh dude, we're gonna fuck up Bruce, dude, Alfred comes out with a machine gun, dude. All right, a fucking what is it? A Garand, you know, M1 Garand. Fuck you, dude. You don't give a shit. It's not a machine gun. It's a rifle. But yeah. Or was it a bar? I don't know. Anyway, Alfred's cool. Okay, and I love his depiction in this series. There we go. We get to see Alfred as he watches Bruce don the mask, don the cowl. Look at him, dude. Look at that scene, dude. And then he puts it on. Boom, dude. Turns around. And then Alfred, dude, he's like, oh shit, bro. Yo, he the Batman, dude. I will strike fear into the enemies. I will don that which I fear most. Let's see. We got a bunch of little products right here. We got the ice cream. You know what, dude? You know what I like? I like that they didn't put like a good one. You know what I mean? Like a good Batman ice cream. They just was like, oh, we'll just use one of the typical ones with the shitty eyes and the fucking like. Look at how high res this photo is. You know what I mean? They're like, just get one from the ice cream man. Just go outside, dude. You know? And they're like, okay, here you go. And then they take a picture and like, okay, that's good enough. And he probably ate it. The gumballs on these things suck ass, dude. They're horrible. Horrible, dude. Like, okay. In the same vein as before, are there like Deadpool ice creams? Is there like Iron Man ice cream? You know what I mean? Is there like MCU shit? Is there like any of that today? You know what I mean? I know SpongeBob's still around, right? But like the newer stuff. Like, did they ever make new ice creams? You know what I mean? That are shitty like this. You know what I mean? Yo, honestly, this would look better if they just remove the eyes, right? Like, I could kind of see Batman there, but like the eyes just make it like, you know what I mean? Yeah, look at Robin, dude. Look at how like severe he looks. He's like, you know, he's like, I got a lollipop on my fucking head. You ready to eat it? You ready to suck on my head? Damn, dude. So what does this do? Does it twist it? Does it? Let's see. Man, this is so cool, dude. You know, like, honestly, today kids, their shit is lame, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool because technology, but I feel like there was a huge separation between like adult stuff and like kid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but now a kid will use a tablet, an adult will use a tablet. You know, like they could be playing the same games. You know what I mean? And in a similar way, I feel like kids also wear like adult clothes now, and adults wear like, you know, not kids clothes, but like everybody's doing the same shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you look at this meme scroll. Oh yeah, dude. Even like a kid looks at a meme scroll. You know what I mean? There's no separation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at that Batman head, dude. He's got a little candy thing. Oh, they didn't take it out of the wrapper yet. Yeah, look at that. Here we go. Glycerin soap with collectible character figurine. Can you imagine like washing yourself and then like Batman's little thing pops out and it's like like what the hell, like you feel like a little scratch, you know? Like what happens when you use like the top portion or like most of this, like what if there's like just a chunk right here on his chest? Like are you just like oh, I'll just turn to this spot and like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess it would be good for like hand soap. Let's see. We got Batman and Robin SpaghettiOs. Let's see, we got macaroni and cheese. Man, that's so cool. What is this, fake tattoos? No, this is gum. Yeah, gum. Here we go. Oh, the Joker. Here we go. Jaboy. Okay. The other side of the coin, bro. 3 balls, 75 cents. I like how they have to label it sulfuric acid. Yeah, this is a really nice illustration, dude. Yeah, this is nice. Man, I love Joker's expression. He's like, yeah, you know, like his jaw is so like, what do you call it, like out there. You know what I mean? Like this is not a natural face. All right. Go. We got the Joker with dual guns right here. Guns akimbo, right? Nice. Joker suddenly leans in nose to nose with Francis, threatening. Look at how pointy he is right now. He's like, you know, like my nose and my chin. I gotta stab you. Damn, dude, nose to nose. His chin. Okay, if his nose touched his nose touched his nose, his chin would like go into his mouth. He'd be like, oh, Joker. That's really fun. That's a nice drawing. Let's see. We have a little Joker toy, dude. You know, the fact that they can light this and like have that smile look so like good. I'm like, this is a decent toy. You know what I mean? Not like those other shitty ass toys that we recently saw. Also, like, he doesn't wear the hat anymore. I don't see him with the hat. I feel like the only time I've seen him with the hat was in the show. Look at that grin. Look at that chin, dude. It's got like a freaking, like a little thumb at the end, you know? Look at this. Oh, I love this background. Like, look how warped it is. You know, but like it feels natural. You know what I mean? That looks really nice. Got this nice little texture everywhere as well. Nice. The red sky, bro. Oh, he's like, what? And then Joker just slaps him with a fish. Ah! You like salmon? Bah! Told you not to speak. Look at him, dude. Look at that expression, dude. Huh. What did you say, Harley? You don't like sashimi? Ah! The man who killed Batman. There you go. This is like a little warm up to what we saw earlier. You know, little what's it called? Thumbnail. There you go. Look at look at these storyboards, man. They look so complete. You know what I mean? Like I swear I see so many storyboards that are like just halfway done. You know, another frame is like completely gone. You know what I mean? But like each one of these is like a finished drawing, which I really appreciate. There you go. Let's see. Joker's like, ooh, and then he turns. He's like, ah. Continues turning slowly, menacingly. Weasley, little Gunsel sitting there in our midst. Gestures emphatically, gradually making more and getting more and more worked up. Let's see. He's like, this mound of diseased hyena filth, who's not fit to lick the. And then he quickly relaxes into his smiling, smarmy mode. Dirt from my spats, and then he points to the acid. Nice. But I digress. Oh yeah, dude. Mark Hamill as the Joker, dude. Genius, bro. Okay, that shit was so good, dude. Iconic, bro. Okay, never has there been a Joker like Mark Hamill. Okay. All right, Harley Quinn. There we go. So, a little tidbit, if you guys didn't know, Harley Quinn was not in the comics. She was an animation original character, right? Made by Bruce Timm. Or maybe made by somebody, but designed by Bruce Timm, right? But yeah, dude, before like Harley Quinn, such a quintessential part of the Joker, right? You know, his Robin, to say. Without her, without this show, she wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? And that's really, really cool. Yeah, really, like, it's kind of crazy how many iconic characters were made in this show. But Harley Quinn, she didn't exist before this show, and now she does, and that's just incredible. Here we go. So this is this might be a very, very early sketch. Obviously not done by Bruce Timm because, you know, he can draw. But here we go. Screwball type. Belly button, Gloria, Graham, Claudette, Clobbert. Let's see. Loith with an attitude. Sassy, smart, dangerous. Plays dumber than she is. Okay. Maybe hair has a two-tone streak. Face might be rounder, funnier than other pretty girls, more cute than beautiful, kind of cartoony. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad they didn't keep this design. Like, this is like, bro, right here. You know what I mean? Let's see. Harley Quinn porcelain figure. Oh, that's this guy. Yeah, doesn't look good. Yeah, does not look very good. Opposite bottom, storyboard panels from The Man Who Killed Batman by Bruce. Here we go. Harley in her final form as done by Bruce for me as a Christmas gift in 1992. The rug pattern was taken from a real chair in my living room. Everything else is else in the drawing is sadly fictional. Yeah, look at her. That is a great drawing, dude. Wow. Nice. The person who's talking, I think, is Paul Dini, right? Because he's the one who wrote this book. Who also worked on the show. Look at her, dude. Look at Harley, bro. No wonder she became... Like, okay. I like that Harley became an iconic character. I wish they would keep some kind of semblance of this design. Because I don't like her new design as much. You know, like the Hollywood design, right? Which, like, yeah, she's wearing shorts, and she's like, she has twin tails, you know, and she's like all silly, you know, and it's like cool, but like she doesn't look like a Harley Quinn. She doesn't like they don't use her like you know, card style. You know what I mean? Like with the diamonds and shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity. I'm like, could I see like a faithful Harley that like it's fine. You could have the actor, you could have Margot Robbie or whatever her name is, right? But like, I want to see the giant gun. I want to see like I guess they have the big hammer, right? You know, but I want to see more of this kind of Harley, you know. But maybe it just doesn't translate well to real life, you know, because I think I saw in Injustice 2 they had a Harley design which was like very similar, and it kind of looked, it was okay. You know what I mean? Like the jester hat doesn't work as well as I'd wanted to, but yeah, I'd like to see a more faithful adaptation of Harley. You know what I mean? Here we go. Harley turns to Joker with a smug grin. His eyes only turn to look at her. He nods. He solemnly nods once. Pudding? Yes. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We got the back of the porcelain thing, where she got a little bomb. Nice. Oh, we get a nice turnaround for Harley, right? This is probably, like, this is gold right here. You know what I mean? Oh, we have an expression sheet, dude? Damn, dude. Look at her, dude. I'm telling you, man, you can't have Joker without Harley, bro. Alright? For many toy collectors, the much requested and hard to find Harley action figure is the holy grail of Kenner's Batman line. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that good, but I love how they did it, and it's like all blurred and shit. You know what I mean? So you're like, oh, look at the gun, dude. Let's see. In the page from the award-winning DC, let's talk about this one. In this page from the award-winning DC comic book Mad Love, 1994, Joker storms into the abandoned nightclub to discover Harley has nearly pulled off one comic coup the clown has never been able to engineer: the death of Batman. Yeah. Yeah, this is when she actually beats Batman, right? Harley! Look at him, dude. I like how she's like a little bit frightened, you know what I mean? Damn. Yeah, Harley, yeah, you could do better, you know what I mean? But that's kind of the point, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess, you know, I guess they adapted some of these stories and then put it into comics. Let's see. This is really cool. Are these new stories using the same art style? Yeah, but like, man, look at that cover, dude. That's a nice one. I like this. Wow. Let's see. Oh, you can see some of the rough designs right here. Harley and Ivy, the Thelma and Louise of the supervillainous set. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy join forces in a number of episodes in the DC Comics limited series. We find the girls in action against Batman and then expressing their opinions of a big Hollywood movie based on their life story. Preliminary pencil pages by Bruce Timm. Nice. Opposite, over here. Magazine storyboards, or storybooks and novels, all featuring the Batman animated series look. 1992 to present. Nice. Yeah. I really like the look of like the newer designs. You know, the redesigns. I like the classic designs, but like when they start moving over to like the newer designs, right? Like this era of Batman, fantastic, man. Really, really nice. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see, but I like that Bruce uses a blue pencil, you know what I mean? I think this is on vellum as well. Yeah. Man, look at how nice these drawings are, man. Wow. Comics is a lot of work, dude. Okay. What the hell is this? Is this color? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. I think... Let's see. Blend this figure. Okay. What is this? Let's see. To Rick and Taylor, our color separator person. General color notes. Okay. Basically, I want to keep the color as simple as possible. I feel like a lot of new computer-separated books are way over-rendered. The image books being the worst offenders. Damn, dude, take that, Image Comics. In particular, really hate that hard edge gradation. That let's see. That Olive and Chiodo use so often. Please try to keep gradations as smooth and airbrushy as possible. Best of luck and thanks for the help, Bruce Timm. Yeah. See, I'm a hard edge kind of guy, you know what I mean? So, not for gradations, but for like shadow tone, right? So, but like, you know, with comics, they use black as a shadow tone, so it makes more sense to have like the gradations. And I know Bruce Timm is a gradation kind of guy, you know what I mean? There we go. The Joker and Harley faces. Eyes and teeth are the palest yellow. That's a good note. Yeah. That's really cool, just to see like behind the scenes, you know, of what they're trying to do. You can see the colors a little bit bleeding out a little bit, so it's a, you know, it's actually drawn. Very nice. Yeah. Bam, dude. Look at that! Look at that action pose. Boom, dude, and you know what's happening. Oh, dude. Get out of here, Joker. Here we go. Oh, we got Commissioner Gordon. Let's see. Look at that coat, dude. Look at, dude. Gordon. He's a wide boy. You know, like he looks like he's got some muscle. You know what I mean? His pants look a little too high, but, you know, maybe that's part of the old man design, right? Yeah, another instance of, like, this is, to me, this is, like, definitive Gordon. You know, when I think of Commissioner Gordon, I always think of the animated version, right? Here we go. We have Harvey Bullock. Yeah, Harvey Bullock, the guy who's like, I don't know about that Batman, you know, right? And he's very Italiano. Let's see. Gotham Police Headquarters. Here we go. I wish, honestly, I wish I had like a much bigger, blown up version of this, but this looks really, really nice. I really love the background art in this. Man, dude, it's a lost art, man. It's a lost art. Let's see. Oh, you already noticed? I noticed that these, like, so they have the reflection down here, right? It's like, but they make it wiggly, you know, so it's like, oh, it's water. You know, that's cool. We got the police blimps right here that are always going around. There you go. Let's see. Lynn Naylor's expressive preliminary models of Officer Rene Montoya. Yeah. Rene Montoya. When I think of her, I'm just like, oh yeah, Officer Montoya, not Rene. But yeah, she's cool. Oh, we got Catwoman, dude. Damn, bro. Oh yeah, see, so yeah. So her early designs, she looks a lot different than Batgirl. You know, her newer design looks more like Batgirl. Wow. So simple, dude. Look at that lip. It's just, and then whoop, done, dude. Just really, really strong design, dude. And she's sexy, dude. Okay, she got that Black Cat look. You know, she got her whip, bro. Damn, dude. Really, really strong design, dude. Okay, all it is just her face that's like in that cat shape, and then the ears. That's it. Everything else is just like, you know, just a part of the supporting design. You know what I mean? Everything else is just a you know, a skin tight suit. Really, really nice. There we go. I love how she has like way more stuff, like way more shit dedicated to her than like Jim or all the cops and shit. You know what I mean? Is she like going into a kick? Yeah, she's like, whoop, dude. Or is she kicking and then like recovering? I don't know. Let's see. Rich, glamorous, and stunningly beautiful is how Gotham High Society sees Selina Kyle. A darling of the jet set, Selina is apparently independently wealthy and famed for giving generous donations to animal protection organizations. Damn. So this is like... So in this Batman, she's not poor. She's fucking... She's part of high society, but she plays the, you know, cat burglar, right? That's really cool. Catwoman shadow treatment. What not to do. No, 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 no.
Here we go. Important note. Use this lighting scheme on Catwoman's costume at all times. Regardless of where the light source is coming from, in any given circumstance, keep Catwoman's costume predominantly black with rim light. Let's see. Shadow her face according to light source, but keep costume rim lit. Catwoman black shadow treatment. Yep. That's really cool, but I feel like they didn't. Unused Bruce Timm black shadow treatment. So she was supposed to be like literally like just full on black, you know. Which honestly I prefer over the gray suit. You know what I mean? There we go. Catwoman shows off a new look created for an unsold spin-off series. Her slinky gray cat look on the right is the one most familiar to Batman viewers, all artwork by Bruce Timm. Okay. So I guess they were supposed to have a spin-off with Catwoman, which would have been really cool. We go get to see some action scenes. Like look at the motion. Wah, clack, and then she's like, and then she throws it. Wah, you know. And they collide, right? And she's like, let's see. She's like, looks like I'll have to use my claws. I don't know why she's like 50s guy. Here we go. Catwoman leaps down, and then Robin enters the fray. Pulls out his batarang, and then she's like, yo, I'm dipping, I'm out, dude. And then boom, dude, she does her. You can see how the camera is planned right here. You can see right here, boom, and then to the left, right, and then up as they follow her animation. Really, really cool. Let's see. They look up, and then Robin pulls out his thing, and then he's like, she's getting away, and then we call it Robin leans in to grab Batwoman, and then she's like, oh, okay, you know, and she's like, damn, bro. Yeah, just a little what do you call it? A little show of their, you know, future romance that's, you know, gonna happen. Okay, we have Two-Face right here. Preliminary drawing. Let's see. You can see him taking off the bandages right here. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like the Two-Face design from the animated series, because they make him look like he has like a blue face, like these like ridiculously red lips, you know what I mean, and the weird eye, right? Like, I get it, you know, but it's just as a design, I'm not the biggest fan, right? Yeah, like, I get it, you know what I mean, but like, look at him, he's like, you know, like, it looks too cartoony, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see, like, I guess because it's a cartoon, right? And they don't want it to be too grotesque, but I feel like I like the newer Two-Face design more, right? This one's like, it's, I don't know, it's too like I'm a monster, you know what I mean? Instead of like I got fucked up, dude. You know what I mean? See, this one's a little bit better, but yeah, not the biggest fan, but that's okay. That's okay. What's with this big penny right here? Is that where Batman got it? You know what I mean? Let's see. Is there a below the Gotham Mint site of the Batman/Two-Face battle in Almost Got Him, laid out by Ted Blackman, painted by John Clement. Okay. And this is a reference to I guess the penny is a reference to that episode. Alright, so we got the Penguin now. Okay. Oh, there's my cat. I mean, yeah, I like his design.
right? I like the Penguin overall, just like as a concept. He is, you know, one of those great villains. Because, like, you know, of course there needs to be that guy, you know, like the rich guy who's like, you know, and he uses his money and his power and his wealth to do the things that he wants, right? And, you know, obviously he's not a physical presence, you know, but he's more intelligent. He has the intelligence, you know what I mean, compared to more and like business sense compared to, like, you know, all the other criminals, right, which kind of function as a different sense of the evil, right? Penguin, you know, he's just like a rich guy. He's like, man, I'm smarmy, you know, like I'll hit on women, I'll do this and that, you know what I mean? He's that kind of guy, right? I think his backstory changes depending on what you look at, but overall, I think it's a really nice design. He's like an evil Monopoly guy, right? I guess the Monopoly guy would be evil just because you know, his ability to have a monopoly, right? Let's see. Here we go. We have another toy. See how these toys look so much better if you have like decent lighting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not the highest quality toy, but, you know, looks pretty good. Here we have the, what is it, the ice ring? No. It's his little spot where he has his, like, it's like a restaurant and like a casino or something like that. It's like the ice ring? No, it's like the ice something. The Ice Lounge. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The Ice Lounge. Really beautiful environment. Very simple, again, but just gorgeous, dude. Really, really beautiful style. There we go. Let's see. So we have some storyboards here. These are really, really nice. Yeah, these are not done by Bruce Timm, but they look fantastic. Yeah, who did these? Is there a, let's see, left and right. Comic artist Kevin Nowlin's first development sketches for the Falber Parade. There we go. So this is Kevin Nowlin who did these. Yeah. Oh, and I guess they went with a different design, right, for the final Penguin. Let's see, do I like this? I like this Penguin more, or do I like this guy more? I think I like this guy more, right? He like this Penguin, he's cool, but he's like, I feel like he's a little too cartoony, if that makes sense, right? And then this one, it's a little, it's like cartoonish, but like in a more realistic way, right? Yeah. You see Batman coming down on his bat glider, and Penguin with his umbrella. Yeah. Sorry, there's cats activities right now, basically. Oh shit, hold on. Alright, so we got Clayface. Let's see. Who did this drawing? Let's see. Models, attitudes, and attributes from It's by Bruce Timm and Mike Guggen. Something like that. But yeah. So this is, I think this is Bruce Timm because of the thicker line quality. This is probably the Mike Guggen or whatever, right? I like these drawings. This is really strong, you know. I like the thin line going against the marker right here. That's really, really nice. Yeah. You know, this seems very complex for animation, right? But I guess with Clayface, you can kind of change his design, you know what I mean, a little bit as it moves around, right? Because he's clay, so, you know, it'll shift, you know, so as long as you get the overall form correct, I'm sure that Clayface is not easy to draw, but like it's not so, you don't have to make it so consistent with each frame, right? Nice. Oh, Ra's al Ghul, right? Or Ra's al Ghul, depending on how you want to look at it. Let's see. Yeah, I really like Ra's al Ghul. I think he is a fantastic character for Batman to face, because he's older, he's wiser, he's more dangerous, right? And he leads a dangerous organization. So he's dangerous on like many different scales, right? He is not an easy man to defeat, right? And so like it's a good challenge for Batman. You know what I mean? Because it's not just one guy; it's an organization, and I guess depending on which version of Batman you see, he knows Batman. You know, they have a relationship, right? And so like in a way, like he knows how he fights. He trained with him, so there's that back and forth between like a master and a student, right? I don't think so much in the cartoon though, honestly. I think it's more in the movies that it happens. So where they're like, oh, he trained him, right? Yeah. Sorry about all that background noise. There's cats going around. There's someone cutting the lawn right now. There's all this shit going on. So yeah, if there's background noise, that's where it's from. Let's see. Who's this person? Because it has the Ra's al Ghul, but like obviously they're using the Lazarus Pit, right? But I'm like, who's this person? I don't know. But yeah, a cool thing about what do you call it? Ra's al Ghul is like, his daughter Talia, right? Her and Batman, they close. You know what I mean? They lovers, right? So it's like having like the ultimate what do you call it? Problem father, right? Like a father-in-law, rather. Let's see. Batman reacts with alarm! No! Let's see. Is this when she, like, possesses Talia or some shit? Let's see. Man, these storyboards are so finished, man. I love it, dude. I wonder who animated it. Like, did they probably outsourced it to some animation studio in, like, Japan or Korea, right? But I'm like these they tell the whole story right here, dude. I guess that's the point of storyboards, right? But like the drawings are really nice. Let's see. Here we go. Slug note. Do not hold this pose. Use this as a start pose only. Separate from the main body, the tentacles melt into a puddle of goo and run off Talia. Pan up with Batman and Talia. Ooh. And then they hurry off screen. Okay. Batman pulls out the bat grenade. Oh my god, dude. I said bat grenade as a joke, and it says bat grenade right here, and I'm like, oh. So it is a grenade, dude. That's fucking funny. Yeah, and I'm gonna use my Bat AK-47, right? Let's see, we have okay, we have one of those open pages again, but it's just a frame of like of one of the storyboards. So should I show it? Because if I had to show it, I have to reposition everything. Hold up, I have an idea. I'll put this right here, and then I'll just go like this, right? Ooh, you can see a boom. There you go. Go like this, and then put this back right there. Okay. And I bet you it's off kilter, but I'll go for a little bit more, and then fix it later. Here we go. Close and rolling smoke, and then let's see. Smoke clears. The better part of valor. I'm out of here, dude. Batman's like, fuck this, dude. Run! Alright, it's time for the Riddler. Riddle me this, Batman. What is this? I'm trying to figure out what this drawing is, because it has like all these little dots in it. Huh. That's weird, because okay, it looks like this paper has like bumps to it, you know? What is this? Is this like foam? Is this drywall? What the hell is this? Let's see, hold up. Riddler storyboard rendered by Bruce Timm. If you're so smart, why aren't you rich? Okay. I mean, Bruce is rich, right? Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Timm. I mean, Bruce Timm's probably rich, right? He's probably doing pretty well for himself. I'm not a huge fan of this design, right? I'm glad they gave him the hat, because like the Riddler without the hat is like, you know, like what is he, dude? Right? And he's got the two guns thing going on right here. It's okay, you know what I mean? It's okay design-wise, you know what I mean? But obviously, this is much stronger right here. This is a much stronger design. There we go. Sculpted Riddler, bubble bath bottle. Oh, so this is for a boat. This is for soap. It's funny how the soap company has the like best like overall render of a character. You know what I mean? Out of all the like little different designs I've seen, this is the strongest one. This is like Japanese like quality. You know what I mean? At least from what I could tell from the photo. I don't know if it's actually true or not. Right? But yeah, look at this. This is a really nice piece right here. This is actually a painting. Yeah. Very, very nice. Let's see. Far left, an artful rendered Riddler by John Clement. There you go. So yeah, John Clement did this. Like I said, I love his rendered row. It's really well done. Wow. Let's see. Another early Bruce Timm Riddler from 1990. With the character lacks in fashion sense, he apparently makes it in the brain department. Okay. Oh, we have the Man-Bat. Yeah, the opposite of Batman. Okay. Yeah. See, you know, what I like about the Man-Bat is that he like. It's an animal. You know what I mean? Like, unlike most of the villains Batman fights, like they're evil and stuff, but like there's like reason, there's logic, there's things to figure out, right? With Man-Bat, it's an animal, right? So it's not gonna stop, you know? Like it's gonna try to kill. It's literally just gonna try to kill you, and like because it thinks it's gonna die, and like, it works off instinct instead of like wanting material things like money or whatever, right? So it's a nice way to add a different threat to Batman, right? One that he like it's harder to like it's easier to catch like a person. It's much harder to catch an animal. You know what I mean? Here we go. We have the Mad Hatter, right? Look at his teeth. He's like, like, hey, hello, ladies. You know, look at that face, dude. Adorable, bro. Wow. I'm not sure if I like the colors as much, but I like his design. This is a strong design right here. It's all there to frame his fucking teeth, bro. Let's see. This is really creepy. I thought this is Scarecrow right here.
Let's see. Title card from Fear of Victory. Yeah, this is kind of oh, this is an H for the Hatter. This is really like disturbing. We have a Monsieur Freeze. Okay, Mr. Freeze right here. Honestly, I feel like he's kind of like, I feel like he should be used more, right? You know what I mean? Because like he's a tragic villain. You know what I mean? And there's like you could sympathize with him a little bit more because of his situation with his wife, and you know, before this he was a good man, right? So that it's like in a way he is similar to Batman, right? Where circumstances changed the way they were, right? And you know, in a lot of ways, Mr. Freeze could have ended up like a good guy. You know what I mean? But because of his, you know, condition and his wife, you know, his motivation isn't based on like, what do you call it? You know, revenge or anything like that. It's trying to save his wife, right? But then again, he let's see. The monster who took you from me will soon learn that revenge is a dish best served cold. And I like that he's got the red goggles right there. It's just so cool when he's in the dark. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, I'm like, you really need to do all this bullshit? You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, so these are early Poison Ivy sketches. Yeah. I thought we would get way more Poison Ivy stuff. This is just like some storyboards. Hold on, let's see. Who's this guy? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we do get more Poison Ivy stuff. All right, cool. Made from equal parts leaf and beef, this spiny mutant boasts limited intelligence and no will of his own. In other words, he's Poison Ivy's ideal man. From the episode House and Garden, designed and colors by Bruce Timm. Yeah, so this is like some guy that Poison Ivy is controlling, right? And I don't know how did he sneak into Bruce's car? You know, I mean, this guy's like fucking giant. Yeah, I guess it was just in Bruce's car already. Go. Bruce gets out, returns to see where the creature jumped off. Yeah, there you go. And here we go, Poison Ivy. Another one of the great femme fatales from Batman. Sorry about that. There's a dog. So yeah. You done? Okay. Now, so, Poison Ivy, man. I think she's a really, really strong character design. Again, you have the orange on the bottom, and I'm sorry, the orange on top, green on the bottom. She in herself is like a flower. You know what I mean? Like like you have the stem, and then like on the top is the flower. But she is dangerous, dude. Definitely, yep, definitely a hallmark femme fatale. Okay, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, she is dangerous. Okay, she is poisonous. Okay, she's a flower with not only thorns, but a toxic petals. Right? If you boil that into a tea, you're gonna die, bro. Okay. Yeah. But she's hot, dude. Okay, so that's the thing, right? She hot, but she crazy, right?
but she toxic, right? She poisonous. And is that worth it, dude? I think most would say no, right? And I would say no as well, okay? But goddamn, dude, is she hot, bro? Okay. I like her later design more in the newer animated series, but this design is still very strong. Go. Oh, Killer Croc. Okay. Honestly, I don't really like Killer Croc. I don't really like his design as much in the animated series, right? I think in the later ones he looks better. But his design right here, I'm not the biggest fan, right? I feel like he just looks like some kind of weird buff, slightly like an orc, right? He just looks like an orc, which I think is not leaning enough into the crocodile thing. Like, he should have claws, you know what I mean? Like reptile claws. His skin should look like a reptile, you know what I mean? Like you know how like reptiles, they have like the scale portion on top, and then like the underbelly, which is like has like a different pattern. They should have done something like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like his later iterations on. We got Bane right here. Obviously inspired by a luchador design, you know what I mean? Let's see. A strong Jack Kirby influence guides Bruce's Tim early design. I mean, this is okay. This is pretty alright, you know? They should make his head smaller, though, to make him look even bigger, right? See, okay. By the way, guys, another way to make your character look huge, right? You make their head smaller, right? Because it makes the whole body look huge in proportion, right? Just a little tip for you guys, you know, if you guys want to have a design, if you want to design a huge buff guy, make his head just a little bit smaller so that the rest of his body looks huge, right? Let's see. Oh, they have a smashed Batmobile, right? Obviously, Bane, like, God, destroyed it, right? The Batmobile, remodeled by Bane. Yeah. Ooh, The Mask of the Phantasm. This was a fantastic movie, man, right? I think possibly the only animated Batman theatrical release, right? And that just shows you how popular the show was, okay? This show was so big, dude, and everyone loved it. And so, like, the fact that there's enough audience to justify a theatrical release of a 2D animated, like, so this is like television style, on the big screen, right? That's rare. That's like, you won't find that today, right? This would just be like, oh, we'll just show it on TV. It's a movie that we'll just put on TV, right? Like, that's the solution of most of these animation studios, right? But this, like, they were like, this movie is so good and worth really putting on the big screen that they did it, and I'm really happy that they did, because like I said, really fantastic movie, and a really cool way to experience the world of Batman, right? Yeah, and I love the Phantasm design, you know what I mean, with the one arm, like, yeah, you know, a vengeful spirit, right? Really cool. Let's see. We got some. Oh yeah, this is where the Joker was in like this futuristic. What do you call it? Like a display, right? Like, oh, this is what the future will look like, right? And then now it's like all dilapidated and gross. It's like, now you're part of the past. Damn. Let's see. Inspirational sketches for the Gotham World's Fair sequence. Really cute. Really cool. Let's see. Left, nearly final Phantasm design by Bruce Timm. Yeah. It's alright. This drawing is like, you know, it's okay. You know what I mean? Obviously the Phantasm looks different. Below Oceanside Cliffs, behind Wayne Manor, the perfect spot for young Bruce's proposal to Andrea. There we go. See the nice, beautiful background. Damn, dude. Wayne Manor's it's in a nice spot. You know what I mean? Let's see. Opposite right, the Gotham World's Affairs rocket and planet centerpiece deliberately echo the 1939 New York World's Fair Trilon and Perisphere. Keith Wiesner's pencil tribute as rendered by John Clement. Let's see. Is this the Phantasm right here? And she's like fighting the Joker. Opposite below. No, I was talking about this. Okay, here we go. So opposite below, one of the cooler movie tie-in ideas, which sadly never came to pass, a Phantasm trading card set for tops rendered by the Batman animated series artist. This preliminary color design by Bruce Timm pits the unmasked Phantasm against the Joker's robot house girl Hazel. Oh, so this is Hazel. Okay, I thought the Phantasm was named Hazel. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really nice design. Wow. Yeah, so I guess they were supposed to do like a trading card run, which would have been actually pretty cool. Let's see. We have some cool shots where Mr. Freeze shoots his crazy ass freeze gun. Right, Batman and Robin, we get the fuck out of there. Right. Let's see. We have the Batcave with this, like, somehow this looks 3D. I don't know why, but I'm getting a weird 3D. Hold on, let me see. So opposite top, the Batwing in the cave, all digitally rendered by Foundation CGI. Yep, there you go, 3D. See, I told you. My eye for 3D has been well tuned, my friends. But I gotta say they did a good job capturing the look. Here we go. Opposite bottom, Freeze's makeshift operating room as designed by Ted Blackman. Note the feature's original title, The Iceman Cometh. Okay. Wow, really cool background design right here. I'll tell you, dude, the art of the background, dude, has been severely hampered, okay, by today's industry. Wow, this is cool. Like I'm like, this is probably like some factory district, you know, some abandoned factory. Mr. Freeze has made his little home. Here we go. And we get to see, this is where his wife is, Nora. I think her name is Nora, right? Let's see. Opposite bottom, Mr. Freeze's Arctic retreat also serves as a shrine to his stricken wife, Nora. Yep, I was right. And then here is a colored version of his little spot, his little base, right? Really nice. Very strong, and the focus, like with the lighting, it's just really focused right here. That's awesome. See, they put so much more effort into animation back then. I just feel like with that became much stronger. Here we go, the new look. So here we go. Let's see. In late 1996, the decision was made to create a new Batman episodes. The reasons were twofold. First, the Fox series, in rerun for several years, was moving to Kids WB. Network and Warner wanted to freshen the package Second, the live-action film Batman and Robin was due for release in mid-1997, and Warner demanded new episodes that would showcase the film's newest star, Batgirl, a full-time member of Batman's team. There you go. So, so honestly, for me, I prefer this look to the original. Right? It's sleeker. It's more evocative. You know what I mean? It's more shape-based, and I think it pushes Bruce's designs to a whole new level. Right? They're simpler. They're cleaner. And they're stronger, you know. Very nice. Love this Batman design. To me, this is when I think of Batman, I think of this design. You know, this original design right here. Let's see. Obviously, I think of the original, but then like, when it hits, when like the light comes, I think about this design. We would call the new show Batman Gotham Knights, but lost out of the more descriptive the new Batman/Superman adventures. Okay. We also introduced Steve Ditko's manic comic creation, The Creeper, into the series. Though contrary to these Bruce Timm logo illustrations, he did not become a regular part of the Bat team. Yeah, I'm glad that we don't have this weird guy in the team, right? It's like, there we go, that's better. You know what I mean? Some weird guy in his underwear. You know what I mean? It doesn't go with the Bat aesthetic, right? Yeah, you can see some early what do you call it? Early preliminaries for the overall design of the illustration right here. See, look at that. Look how strong that is, dude. This Joker, man. I love this Joker. Two-Face, he looks better too. Everyone looks better, dude. It's a fresh new design, right? And to me, like, you know, this is what will lead to like the Justice League. You know what I mean? Justice League Unlimited, Superman, right? These are the designs that will become the DC animated universe, right? So yeah, very, very strong. And it all started out with Batman, you know? Batman paved the way for everyone else. Look at that. Oh, now he has the jet wing instead of a hang glider, right? Let's see. Let's see. When his cape is up behind his head, use the shoulder highlight as a design shape to trap the silhouette of the head. Keep the shape simple and match the flow of the cape. Very nice. Yeah, they're just showing Batman in like the different lighting situations. There you go. The secret Batboat entrance to the Batcave from Sins of the Father. Designed by Michelle Grabel, painted by Ellen Sue. Nice. Here we go. We have Nightwing and his beautiful mullet, dude. Gorgeous mullet. There you go. Nightwing models by Glenn Murakami. Concept colors by Bruce Timm. Okay. So this is done by Glenn. It's done by Bruce. Yeah, dude. Very, very strong designs, dude. Just really, really like that. And these posters, this poster is really fucking cool too. Let's see. I like this red one more actually. The blue and purple is pretty cool, but I like this one more. Let's see. Man, does this give me the willies? I tried to cut out the book, but everyone voted me down. Creepy beheaded Tim Drake sculpture by Glenn Wong. Okay. And then Tim Drake head turns by Glenn Murakami. Yep. So we have We got the new Robin, Tim Drake, who is my favorite Robin, right? Because he's the Robin who's gonna lead the Teen Titans, right? Yeah. Here we have Joker again. Like I said, I like this Joker design much more than the previous one. It's leaner, it's meaner, right? Just like all the other designs, and it's got this. I like he's got these blackout eyes that are all you can see are the little whites, right, in his design. Very strong. Even here you can see in just the drawing that it just really works. You know what I mean? Yeah. And his chin, while still very long, is a lot smaller, and I think it holds his smile much better, right? Because everything is about his smile, right? Here we go. Let's see. Lewis Carroll would surely have approved of this Cheshire Catwoman, reduced more or less to only her grin. Another brilliant sculpture by Glenn Wong. Let's see. And then below, new Gotham Nightscape. Very nice. Yeah. Let's see. Are they gonna show her final design? Here we go. It's right here. But we got everybody here. So we have the Mad Hatter's redesign. I think I prefer the original, right? We have the new Penguin. I actually like this more, right? Very nice. Scarecrow. He's just scary, dude. This is just like, honestly, this guy freaks me out like right now. I mean, look at his face, dude. Oh God, that's very effective. We have Poison Ivy. Like, come on, bro. That's Poison Ivy right there, dude. Okay. With the other Poison Ivy, she's alright, okay? But this Poison Ivy, this is the one I think of, right? And she's sexy, bro. She hot, bro. Very nice. We got Clayface, more simplified design, I would say still, very strong, is just like the original, right? Killer Croc, he's more crocodile. But his design is whatever. It's okay, Bane, way better design, much stronger design, right? Like they said, he shrunk the head, right? Made the torso huge, and his arms are like, bro, dude, they're bigger than his thighs, dude. That's ridiculous. And then we have Catwoman, who is reduced a lot more, until you can only really see her mouth, right? And I think this is also very strong design. You know what I mean? Very simple, but it works, man. Because if you've seen cats, they will sometimes have like the white around their mouth, right? So really works, simplified and much better. Here we go. We have Batman, we have Robin, right? Tim Drake Robin, not Dick Grayson, right? And then let's see. And then we have a statue of Batman, right? Let me see if I can get you this. This is just his face, a little close up, right? We have Tim Drake right here, and we have Robin, a Robin figure, right? And then his face right there. There you go. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't sell these. You know what I mean? These are really nice. You could just make a mold of this and then, make more statues. Yeah, but to me, like I said, this is quintessential Batman. This is the Batman I think of. The one that I grew up with, right? Let's see. Oh, and then we have Batgirl. I really love this design, okay? Batgirl's design is probably one of my favorite designs in the entire show. Right? Like, Because like Batman, you know, he's just two-tone. You know, he's like the black, or so I guess three-tone. He's like black, gray, and then like the yellow here and the skin tone. They're kind of similar, right? Robin, his design's pretty good, right? Using the red, black, and yellow, very good, right? But with Batgirl, right? You get black, you get yellow, and you get the orange of the hair, right? It just, I don't know, the orange of that hair just really brings your attention to the face. You know what I mean? And she's sexy, you know what I mean? And I love the yellow. I love blue and yellow together, right? And then, yeah, the orange, that's just, boom, just adds to the top right there. Very nice. Batman Gotham Knights. Very, 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 very nice. I wonder if they have one that's more focused on this series. You know what I mean? An art book? Because I'd love to look at that as well. Here we get the toy line. See, the toys are way better because they're much simpler, right? Let's see these backgrounds. These are not done by. I don't think these are done by John Clement. Let's see. Right, art by Bruce Timm and Glenn Murakami. Opposite. Top left, daytime. Designed by Richie Chavez, painted by David McBride. Yeah, so someone else painted that one. It's crazy how many artists draw this and it's all consistent. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, can you imagine if this guy was part of the Bat team? You know, I wouldn't like that. I don't think that would work well, right? It's a cool idea, but yeah, he ain't no part of the Bat family, right? Yeah, his name's the Creeper. You know what I mean? Jack Ryder, his alter ego. Yeah, I remember him. He's cool. He's alright. I mean, he's not cool, but he's like he's alright in terms of like design and like as a character idea. Oh, what the hell? There you go. The classic Dick Sprang version of Batman and Robin, as faithfully reinterpreted by Bruce Timm. Yeah, so I think there was an episode where they kind of show the older designs, right? You can see the older Joker right here, and like the classic Batman and Robin designs. Yeah. The dynamic duo. When things were, you know, it's a cool design, but like, look how wide boys these guys are, right? Again, they have the Robin with the legs showing. I'm not a huge fan of that, you know. Oh, some designs for Frank Miller's Batman, right? From what's that? Fuck. What was that movie? Is that the one with Batman v Superman? Yeah. The old when Batman's old and extreme chunk, right? Yeah. I like the extreme chunk Batman. And then they have the female Robin, who's completely different, you know. There you go. The fights between the 50-year-old Batman and the savage leader of the mutant gang make for some most dramatic moments of Frank Miller's seminal graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns. Aided by a young female Robin, Batman battles the monstrous leader in hand-to-hand combat with Gotham City as the ultimate prize. As is evident in these drawings, the crew had a great time adapting those segments, and Miller himself gave enthusiastic approval of the animated version of his Dark Knight. That's nice. That's very nice. Let's see. So we have a frame right here where we have Chunk Batman jumping down to face off against the mutant leader right here. Grimace.
This is really cool. Did they end up doing this whole, look? Look at this design. Look at Batman's head, dude, from the side. He's like, he's like, you know, like his head's supposed to be like this, and he's like, you know, he's just pushing his head so forward, dude. That's so funny. Here we go. Left, right, and below. The Dark Knight, Batman, 300 pounds of aging, angry muscle turnarounds by Glenn Murakami. Yeah, he chonk, bro. He chonk, and I love it, dude. Frank Miller's Batman and Robin in battle with the mutant storyboards by... Okay. Glenn Murakami... No. Storyboards by Darwin Cook, colored by Glenn Murakami. Okay. See, I don't remember this being a film, you know what I mean? Because they made the new one, right? But I don't remember if they made one that's made by, you know, with Bruce Timm style. Alright, so in the end, we get Batman Beyond, okay? I can't remember what his name was. It's like Trey or something like that. But really, yeah, dude, Batman Beyond, also a really, really cool addition to the Bat universe, right? Or the DCAU, right? Really, really, really cool. I love Batman Beyond. That's worth its own little art book itself, right? So hopefully, maybe there's an art book out there and I'll look at it, right? Yeah. I watched this as a kid a lot as well, right? But yeah, you can see the influence and the lengths that this show, the lengths in which it inspired other shows and like and other projects that you know lead into this universe, and like they kept building and building and building on top of it, and it really created, like, you know, that it was basically like the way the MCU is now, right, with movies, but like for kids, right, which is huge. Okay, hold up, let me deal with my cat. All right, like I was saying, yeah, this show was a huge spring off point for so many other shows, even Superman, other like even for different heroes, right? Static Shock, stuff like that, right? It's a really, really cool way to start things, you know, and like it just shows the power of really good drawings, man. Very strong design, dude. Bruce Timm became a legendary artist because of this, dude, right? And this has inspired so many other artists, right? And so many other pieces. Batman is a cultural icon, I think, because of this show. You know, like, of course he was huge before, but like the reason why he's so big in the modern age and why he got so many movies is because people loved the animated series, right? So yeah. I wonder how long this review is. It's probably gonna be like 2 hours, right? But here we go. Here's the back of the book. Really, really enjoyed this book, right? You get to see, this is, here we go. We have Paul Dini right here and Chip Kidd, who helped create this book, right? And we're also part of making this, right? Or making of the show. So you know that they put a lot of love into this book, right? So yeah, let's flip this book and then enter the review portion. There you go. You get to see a little side view right there. All right, guys, let us enter the review portion for The Art of Batman, the animated series. Okay. Fantastic book, man. Fantastic book. It has information. Okay. It's got the artwork, right? It's got the interviews with the creators, right? It has like, and it not just only shows the beautiful artwork that built up this series, but it shows the spirit, the heart that lie behind it, the people behind it, right? So this book is really, really fantastic for those who love the show, who are interested in animated stuff at all, right? Who are interested in Bruce Timm's work, you know.
it's just, you know, like I said, it's the start of so many other projects, so many other shows, right? And like I said, when I was a kid, I was hugely inspired by the DCAU, right? And honestly, I feel like nothing has come quite close to it, right? The MCU is cool and stuff, right? I love it, right? But that's not my childhood. You know, my childhood was Batman, okay? You know, Superman, Justice League, right? All those shows, right? I love the DC characters so much more, right? And you know, on that note, I really, really am glad that Zack Snyder was able to put out the film that he wanted, right? I'm glad that he was able to, like, it feels like he righted so many wrongs, right? And gave us, and like in a way, gave us a movie that was going to be better than anything that would have been put out before, right? So yeah, so that's kind of what inspired me to look at this book again, right? Because I just love Batman. I love all the DC characters. I just think that I prefer them over MCU, right? That's just it right there. I just prefer them way more. I grew up with them. I love their arcs. I love their stories, right? And it all started with the Batman animated series, right? So yeah, I picked up this book for $60, right? A steal, okay? If I'm honest, a steal for this book. This book, I think, goes up to like 90, $100, right? So if you guys can get your hands on it, I would say go for it, right? Check out the prices, see what's out there, right? This book is out of print. It's very hard to get, okay? But is it worth it? Hell yes. Hell yes, dude. There's so much information in here. There's so much art in here, right? There's so much love put into this book, right? And this is made by the creators, so it's like there's a vision behind it, you know. They put storyboards. They put they're like, what did we see as staff, you know, as on the series to show, right? Really great books. Really great book, you know. Hopefully there are more art books on, you know, the like maybe Justice League or Batman Beyond, any of these series, right? And I'll be doing. Hopefully I can do a review of those soon. Okay. I think we're gonna end the video there, guys. Please, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, right? Leave a comment. Tell me about how you guys feel about Batman the Animated Series, about the DC animated universe in general, right? Do you like Justice League more? Do you like Batman Beyond more? You know, like, leave it down in the comments. Let me know, right? Ring that bell for notification. Check out my prints in the link below. All that bullshit. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.